Hello friends, start by cracking 3 eggs in a bowl. Friends, it warms my heart to see where you're from. Share your country and city, and if you're in the US, let me know your state. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Whisk everything together until the mixture is smooth and lightly frothy. The eggs provide high-quality protein and give the dish a tender texture. Let's take half of a white cabbage and finely chop it. It brings back memories of cozy family kitchens and slow-cooked meals. This humble vegetable is actually a natural immunity booster. It is full of fiber and vitamins that nurture your body from the inside out. If you have any questions about the recipes, leave them in the comments and I'll respond as soon as I notice them. Move the cabbage into a large frying pan. Pour in just enough water to cover the base. Give it a good stir. Cover with a lid and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Now, grate 2 frozen chicken breasts on a coarse grater to create a fine base. It is surprisingly easy, a handy trick that feels like a cherished secret from a family kitchen. This method yields fine, lean protein shreds that integrate beautifully with the fresh vegetables. They cook quickly and remain tender, making the texture of our patties light and easy to digest. After 7 to 8 minutes, take off the lid and stir the cabbage. As soon as it softens, remove the pan from the stove. Set a strainer over a bowl, move the cabbage into it, and allow it to drain to keep those natural vitamins. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a like. Your support is always welcome. Now, transfer the cabbage into a bowl. Friends, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more recipes like this one. Toss in the grated chicken. Next, pour the egg mixture over the top. Combine the ingredients well. This ensures the filling holds its shape and promises a tender, melt-in-the-mouth bite. Next, melt a little butter in a frying pan over medium heat, using just enough to coat the bottom. I adore using butter. It lends a richness that reminds me of festive family dinners. Finely chop 1 onion. It is full of antioxidants that support the heart and help keep the body strong. It also carries natural compounds that boost immunity and aid digestion. It is wonderful how a simple ingredient offers such healing benefits in every bite. Now add it to the pan. The scent of frying onions is always comforting and familiar. Sauté for a minute or two. Now, finely chop 2 cloves of garlic. The strong aroma fills the air, reminding me of cooking back home. It brings back memories of loud, happy dinners from the past. Add the garlic to the pan. Stir it in, making the dish feel complete. Now, chop 4 mushrooms. They act as a natural flavor booster, adding a deep, savory punch to the dish. It is the best way to get that hearty texture without adding more meat. Add them to the pan. Give everything a gentle stir, ensuring they absorb the delicious juices. Then grate 1 carrot on a coarse grater. It adds natural sweetness and significantly boosts the fiber content of the meal. This vegetable is packed with beta-carotene, known to support healthy vision and skin. Cooking it gently actually helps the body absorb these vital nutrients more efficiently. Add it in as well. Stir everything together. Season with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Sauté briefly to meld the flavors. then remove the pan from the heat. Add the hot vegetables to the bowl with the cabbage and chicken. Combine everything thoroughly. Grate 2 ounces or 50 grams of soft cheese. It enriches the dish with essential calcium and adds a velvety, creamy touch. It introduces a delicate, milky taste that balances the vegetables while boosting the protein content for lasting energy. Add the soft cheese to the bowl. Mix again until every ingredient is perfectly combined. Now add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. It acts as a simple binder for a perfect, consistent texture. Stir until fully mixed. Add a splash of vegetable oil to a frying pan and warm it over medium heat. Now, scoop portions of the mixture and place them into the pan, shaping them into rustic patties. Do not crowd them, give them room to cook evenly. Fry for 4 to 5 minutes per side until they form a golden crust, just like the treats from Grandma's kitchen. Place 2/3 of a cup or 150 milliliters of Greek yogurt into a mixing bowl. Finely chop 1/4 of an onion. Add it in. Grate 1 garlic clove on a mini grater. This powerful ingredient acts as a natural antibiotic to support your immune system. Add it to the bowl. Then grate 1 small pickled cucumber on a mini grater. This adds a crisp zest that reminds me of summer picnics. Add it to the bowl. Chop a small bunch of fresh parsley, which is packed with vitamins A and C. And add that too. Season with half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Mix everything well. Next, cut a small tomato into thin rounds. It reminds me of fresh garden harvests, offering lycopene to support a healthy heart. This brings a fresh balance to the rich, hearty meal. We are finally ready to serve. Arrange the patties on a plate. Pour the yogurt mixture on top. Add a slice of tomato to give it a fresh, vitamin-packed finish. And that is it, a warm meal prepared with love and care. The texture is simply divine. The tender cabbage, lean chicken, and crispy crust taste just like childhood favorites. I hope it brings the same sense of joy and coziness to your table as it always has to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today, but that's not all. I've a second equally delicious recipe for you. Crack 2 eggs into a deep bowl. Sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Whisk the mixture thoroughly until it becomes uniform and slightly bubbly. Taking your time here ensures the final result is light and airy. Then slice 5 medium potatoes into nice, equal-sized chunks. Working with them always reminds me of helping my family prepare dinner. Such sweet, simple memories. Transfer all the cut potatoes into a large pot. Pour in just enough water to completely cover them. Add about 1 teaspoon of salt for flavor. Stir everything lightly to dissolve it. Cover the pot and boil until the vegetables are soft and tender. Mince a small bunch of fresh parsley while the pot simmers. This herb is a powerhouse of vitamin C and antioxidants, excellent for strengthening the immune system. I adore how it infuses vibrancy into the meal. Pierce the potatoes with a fork to check for doneness. Drain all the water carefully from the pot. Transfer the steaming potatoes into a large bowl while they are still warm. Working with them hot ensures the smoothest texture. Take your masher and start pressing gently. This rhythmic motion always takes me back to quiet evenings helping my mother. There is something so comforting about this simple task. Add the chopped parsley and mix everything until combined. Now, place a frying pan over medium heat. Drizzle in just enough olive oil to lightly coat the surface. Finely chop one red onion while the oil is getting hot. Dice it as small as possible so it cooks down quickly and releases its natural sugars. This helps create a smooth, sweet base for the filling, ensuring you don't get any large, crunchy pieces in the final dish. Add the chopped onion into the pan. Cook gently, stirring every so often until soft and light golden. Let's dice one carrot into small, consistent cubes. Ensure the pieces are small so they release their natural sweetness into the mix. Beyond the flavor, carrots provide vitamin A for healthy vision. Add the diced carrot directly into the pan. Stir the mixture thoroughly so the flavors start to mingle together. Let the vegetables cook gently for a few minutes until the carrots soften up and become slightly tender. Add half a pound or 200 grams of ground beef to the vegetables. Sauté the mixture for about 5 minutes. Use a spoon to separate the meat pieces as they cook. This ensures everything browns evenly and creates a loose, flavorful texture without any large lumps. Then, dice 1 red bell pepper finely. These peppers are amazing sources of vitamin C, even more than citrus fruits. Great for keeping your body strong. Add the chopped pepper into the pan. Stir everything well so the flavors mix together perfectly. Shred 1 clove of garlic using a mini grater. It's amazing how that aroma instantly warms the heart. It brings back vivid memories of my childhood home, where the kitchen was always the happiest place to be. Stir it into the mixture. Sauté for just a minute to release the aroma. Take the pan off the heat. Transfer the savory meat filling into the bowl of mashed potatoes. Blend the ingredients gently. Season with 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Italian herbs, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Mix everything until the spices are distributed evenly. Add 5 tablespoons of cornstarch to the bowl. This is the secret ingredient that binds everything together. Mix everything well until fully combined. If it feels too sticky, just let it rest for a moment. Dust your work surface with a light layer of flour. Gather the mixture into 1 large ball and set it onto the floured board. Divide the dough into 2 equal halves. Roll each portion into a smooth, round sphere. Then, shape each portion into a smooth, round ball. Press down gently to form small, thick croquettes. Shaping them by hand is deeply satisfying to me. It turns humble ingredients into something that feels personal and made with care. Repeat the process with the remaining ball. Roll it out. Slice into pieces. And shape them into croquettes. Watching the batch grow is so rewarding. It reminds me that the best meals are always made by hand with a little bit of heart. Pour vegetable oil into a wide pan, filling it deep enough to come halfway up the sides of the croquettes. As the oil heats up, prepare 2 bowls, one with the egg mixture we made earlier, and one with breadcrumbs. Immerse each potato croquette in the egg. Dredge it thoroughly in breadcrumbs for that crunch. Lay them carefully into the sizzling oil. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes per side until crispy and brown. Keep the heat moderate. Place 2/3 of a cup or 150 grams of sour cream into a bowl. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Shred 1 garlic clove finely. Add the garlic into the mixture. Mince a small bunch of fresh parsley. Transfer the fresh herbs into the bowl. Sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of salt. Whisk the ingredients together until the texture is perfectly smooth. This creamy dip really ties the whole meal together. Let's remove the golden croquettes from the oil and let them drain. Transfer them to a serving plate. Place a scoop of the sauce on the plate. Finally, slice into one. To reveal that perfect texture, the crispy crust gives way to a soft, savory center, and that first bite, dipped in the creamy herb sauce, is just pure comfort on a plate. I truly hope this dish brings as much comfort to your family table as it does to mine. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking!